Hello?
Yo,
Hey, is this Mark?
this is.
Hey, this is Giovanni out of Texas,
What up?
and
You sound
I
familiar.
was just calling to see, like, what's a
Yeah, hold
startup
on. You
capital
sound. I talked
for?
to you before.
Nah, this is my first time calling in.
All right, bet. You sound like somebody else that called in a few months ago. All right, Don. What's going on?
Uh, yeah, man, I'm just young man, 25. Um, I'm just trying to see how much startup capital I need to start my own furniture moving business.
It all depends. Tell me what you got. What you got going on? What you got planned?
So, right now I work at Amazon. I'm a driver there. Um, making decent pay. Um, and I have 3 days off, and I'm trying to, you know, have a little side hustle for those 3 days. And I was like, maybe I can just do furniture moving and go out, give me a truck, a 16 foot, and just start doing one bedroom moves. Um, I have a homeboy that can help me. Um, I just would know like a startup cost.
Man, I talked to you before, man.
Man, it's my first time calling in. I swear. I be listening to you, but I never really called in because Um, I just feel like I'm too young. Everybody else be all older.
You said you 25.
Yeah, 24.
I mean, it's people that's done called in that's your age or younger. I mean, you work at Amazon now. You said you work like
Yeah.
you drive for Amazon or you work in a warehouse.
Yeah, I drive for them.
Just do like labor only on the weekends on your off day. Just start like a labor on. I mean, who you gonna get to help you?
What was that?
Who you gonna get to help you, big dog?
Um, I have my homeboy, but I don't know if that would be on a consistent basis. I don't know if he had a heart that I do, to keep going.
You don't know if he had the heart to keep going.
Yeah, like say like, hey, I'm gonna need you for these 3 days so we can hit out these three moves. But his schedule might not be
So what you
lined up
do,
with
big
mine.
dog? You want to start a moving company, but you need people, big dog. You need you some killers.
Yeah.
You gotta have some killers. You can't do it by yourself. So what? Like if your homie, you saying your homie ain't got the heart. That's a that's rough to say about your homie. But if you feel that and you know it, then shit, you don't want to set yourself up for failure. So first thing you got to do, you got to find some helpers.
Okay. So, I mean, would it be reasonable just to get a cargo van? Just jump
Bro,
into that
start
business
off
or
just doing labor only, bro. I wouldn't
labor
get a
only?
vehicle and you don't even have people. Start off with something
Yeah.
labor only. Just do labor only jobs. You can sign up. You can create a labor only business where you're just loading and unloading, right? And
Yeah.
sign up with like moving help with U-Haul. See if you can get on their platform. When people need their U-Hauls loaded and unloaded, schedule yourself
Okay.
around your off days. But you still gonna need people, big dog. You can't do it by yourself. You can't do it by yourself, big dog. You gonna need people.
Okay, I hear you. Dang. I mean, 'cause I see a lot of people call your page and stuff, right? And how do I say this? I don't want to just jump in there and all my money be gone. You know?
That's why I told you to start a labor only, so that way you don't have to invest that much money. Just get you some materials like some shrink wrap, some tape, some some dollies, and 9 times out of 10, if you on the U-Haul platform, the customer gonna rent the dollies, but still have you some four wheels, some dollies. The
Yeah.
investment is minimal. You just really need
Man,
transportation
yeah.
to and from because the shit is going one way. That's why I say labor only. That way you can get an understanding of how to pack and unpack the truck or how to pack the truck, how to load, how to unload. how to maneuver things out of a person's home and into a person's home without, fully investing into a truck.
See, I have experience doing furniture moving. I did it for 3 years for a different company, and I mean, I liked it, the business. Like, I seen how everything was handled, and I was like, no, one day I can do that on my own. So whenever I finish a move, all that money going in my pocket.
Okay.
So the experience is there. It's just a matter of, I guess, just doing it. All right.
I mean, the experience is not there, bro. You did it for how long? Like a summer or something?
No, 3 years.
You're 24, right?
Yeah.
So you did
Yeah.
moving or delivery for 3 years, like 3 full years or like 3 summer years?
Yeah. It was around the COVID year.
Oh, well, that figures. So, and you worked,
Yeah,
who'd you
that's
work
when
for?
something.
What company did you work for again?
It was a company named Jackson's Moving out of Austin.
Jackson's Moving out of Austin.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what happened?
I was working. Everything was going good. We had a lot of work, but then out of nowhere, it slowed down,
Okay.
and bills still due. So I was like, I gotta do what's best for me. So I had to move on.
Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. Based off what you told me, bro, I would just start labor only.
Okay.
I don't think you have the network right now.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
you
it
need
is.
to build up your skill set a little bit more. I'm just listening to you
Okay.
talk, like you kind of timid a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You kind of,
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, moving is very aggressive.
Yeah. Sure.
Because if you wanted to make it happen, you would be telling me you're gonna go find you some people. You telling me the people that you got. Uh, what was the word you used?
Just ain't have no heart.
Yeah, so you saying your homies ain't got no heart. So I just, like, so I would definitely start a labor only, and try to find somebody that's gonna work with you, bro.
But it's hard. Like, don't nobody want to do that labor work.
Hey,
Ain't nobody
man,
trying to put in that
hey,
work.
that's y'all. That's y'all generation. You mean, hey
Nah.
man, you gonna have to figure it out. I know y'all don't want to do the shit.
Yeah.
You know why you want to do it?
Because I'm trying to transition out of Amazon. Uh, right now it's good. It's paying the bills, but trying to transition out of there, and
Mhm. Okay, finish your sentence, big dog. You just said try to
efficient with
transition
it.
out of there, and you just stop talking like, and you're like, and what? You just stop.
And see, that's another. I just need to work on myself. I feel like.
You said you need to work on yourself, big dog.
Yeah.
So if
I
you
can use
saying
some
you need to
help.
work on yourself, like, don't you think you need to do that before you start a business? You saying you ain't got yourself where you need to be.
But with that, I just feel like I'm running out of time.
Running out of time for what? You got a
I
kid?
mean,
How
I'm
much you
already
got? A
gonna be in my
kid?
30s.
You got a kid?
Yeah, I got two of them.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Big Mark. Listen, I'm cold, bro. I'm cold with it. Because I'm like 24 running out of time. Man, you got some kids or something, bro. It's some pressure. See, it's something that you're not telling me. Once you said you running out of time, I said, man, that's some pressure somewhere. That's pressure. He ain't telling Big Mark something. You got some kids, big dog? Yeah, I got two. There you go. There you go. Oh, listen. There you go. Why you just didn't say that at first? Look, Big Mark, look. Big Mark, look, baby mama on my ass. This Amazon shit ain't bringing in enough. These kids is eating. They growing. I need to make some more money. Why you didn't tell me that in the first place, big dog?
I just feel like it wasn't,
It wasn't what? No, you got to keep it a buck, big dog. Because you told on you. Listen, bro. I'm one of them guys. I'm not one of these other guys on the internet that just don't know. You talking, I'm from the crib. I see you dancing, pimp. I'm seeing you dancing. And when you said I ain't got no time, I said, man, you got some kids, big dog. You said 2 of them. There you go. There you go. Yeah, so basically what you under pressure. Baby mama on your ass, ain't she? Keep it a buck.
Well, she's my wife, but
there you go. There you go. But she on your ass though. It ain't enough. It don't feel like enough, right?
No, she ain't like that.
So what is it then, big dog? Talk to me, bro. I'm here. You got me. I'm here.
And I have a 5-year-old and I have an 8-month-old.
Okay.
And I just feel like I want to give them the best that I can, I want to be there for them.
So how much you got? How much you bringing in at Amazon, big dog?
Like, I've only been working there for like 5 months, so I ain't got a full year yet. But I mean, I can get like.
Man, why y'all listen? No offense, but why y'all like all y'all that's like 24 and shit? Why y'all talk like real slow? Now I'm not saying you slow, but why y'all just don't get it out? Y'all be like, man, yo, I'm just trying to figure like that NBA young boy. Like, why y'all just can't talk more like faster, like how I'm talking? Or is it that down south thing, or is it a young thing, or? Because I'll just be sitting here.
It's like I'm trying to get my words together.
Oh, okay. Well, just spit it out, big dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
You don't know what to say, bro. You want to make more money, right?
Yeah, long story short, I want to make more money.
Okay, how much are you making right now, bro? A month.
A month?
Yeah.
I'll say about anywhere from 3 to like 35.
Does your wife work?
No.
Where do you guys live? Do you guys live on your own, or do you live with one of your parents?
We got our own apartment.
How much is your rent?
Rent is like 14 with utilities.
So you got some type of supplements or what they call it, assistance?
No, we did, but no.
So you just want something to make extra money. You got a car?
Yeah, we had just went out and got a car.
So you got a car. How much is your note?
Cash. It's a cash car.
All right. So why you ain't gigging after work?
Well, I don't have any time after work. Like as soon as I get home, it's already 6, 7 o'clock.
Wait, what time do you start work in the morning, big dog?
9:15.
You start at 9:15 a.m., right? Not 9:15 p.m. the previous day.
No, 9:15 a.m.
And then you said when you get home, it's 6.
Yeah, about 6. Or no. I said about like 6:40, 7:15.
And you said it ain't enough time. It ain't enough time.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because I gotta come home. I got my wife and kids, spend time with them.
See, here's where it gets complicated, big dog. Here's where it get complicated, and people gonna start getting mad and shit.
Yeah.
See, it's like, bro, that's 9 hours, big dog. It's 24 hours in a day. You want more money, right? You saying you want more money, right?
Yeah.
So what you mean you ain't like what you need? Bro, that's 9 hours.
Yeah.
So you want more money, so you're gonna have to sacrifice that time, big dog. Now I know it's gonna be some people. I've had knockdown drag outs with people, and I don't want to like they ain't been bothering me. You know why? Because it goes down in the DM. It goes down in the DM. They ain't been bothering Big Mar. I had to get them together. But you got to understand that if you want more money, it's going to take more time, big dog. And the unfortunate thing is, if you have a family, there's going to be sacrifices. And this is why I try to tell people all the time as it pertains to business. And some people get upset. It's only 9 hours, bro. Like, you still got another fucking 7 hours that you could really get busy. You should be working 16 hours a day, big dog.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. So you should be working 16.
Okay.
Come home, sleep 4 or 6, and get right back to it. What you mean ain't enough time? It's plenty of time. You get home at 6, dude, it's still daylight outside. Fuck you talking about? Man, you better go do some DoorDash or some Uber Eats or something.
Well, yeah.
You talking about doing some shit on your days off. No, nigga, you need to be doing more on your days on. And on your days off. You ain't got no older brother?
Yeah, but I'm not in Austin anymore. I moved down to San Antonio.
You an OG, man, to tell you, bro, you need to do more work during the day. When you get off at Amazon, you need to turn on some of them gig apps, pimp. Go do Amazon Flex. You already at Amazon, man. Put the other vest on. Take the green vest off or the orange vest or whichever color. Which you a green or orange? You an orange or a green? Which one?
The drivers just get a regular blue vest.
Oh, so you a DSP driver?
Yeah, a DSP driver. Yeah.
Can you do DSP and do Flex at the same? Not at the same time, but is it a conflict of interest? So can you do DSP and do Flex?
Yeah.
All right. So after you finish your route, to go ahead and turn your app on, pimp. Or while you doing your route, schedule you some Flex routes. You already there? See what come up. Get off there and go do you a route. Make you some extra money. You should be working 16 hours a day, big dog.
Okay.
You talking about starting a business shit. You can be working 18 hours a day, 20 hours a day, 17 hours, 16 hours. What you mean it ain't no time? If you telling me you ain't got it ain't no time, you get home at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
You want to spend time with your family, but bro, you want to take care of them too. Because the conversation you calling me is about doing more, right? So doing more, that means you got to do more. And in order for you to do more, it's going to require time. That's the sacrifice, big dog, especially when you ain't got another source of income. If she at home, then you got to work, big dog. Now, it's going to be some people that's going to disagree with it, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I guarantee you they ain't got a pot to piss in nor a window to throw that shit out of.
Yeah.
And that's on the real.
Okay,
so you need to.
So I shouldn't even be thinking business right now, right?
Well, if I was you, based on what we know, if I was you, I'd be working and then working some more, supplement your income. Based on what you telling me, bro, mentally, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You ain't there. You thinking this shit out of disparity.
And that's what I'm scared of.
No, that's what it is. You want more, and you just want more, whatever has the lowest barrier to entry, whatever the quickest. And what y'all think based off social media is that starting a business is going to get you to the promised land, and it's not. Because you coming into business, let's say I'm active in your market, man, I'm gonna have my way with you, bro. I would be. If I was operating in the same industry in your market, man, I have my way with you, bro.
No, as a man, I ain't gonna lie that.
No, what you mean? Ain't got nothing to do with as a man.
I ain't gonna let my get over on me like
listen to me, big dog, and I ain't being funny. You gonna have to accept it. You know why? Because the way you thinking ain't got nothing to do with his business. So I'm listening to where you at mentally, your acumen, where you at on the personal side. So when I'm saying I'm gonna have my way with you, is from an experience level, it's from an educational level, it's from a business acumen, the experience. I'm gonna have my way with you, and I'm gonna take advantage of your ignorance. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying where you at mentally, you're not ready for
it. Okay.
So it's not to disrespect you. It's I'm saying it from a competitive landscape. You in the same situation a lot of the young brothers that call up here is in. But what y'all fail to realize is that business is not always the answer. I know social media tells it to y'all, but that's not true. You'll fuck around, put yourself in a worse situation than you already is. Because then you're going to be in debt. Trying to chase an idea based on what social media is telling you, start a business and you'll be this, that, and the third. Nah, nigga, you start a business, you got to know what the fuck you're doing. You got to know what you're investing in. You got to be prepared for what the market and what the economy throws at you. And then you got to also be prepared for these competitors out here.
Yeah.
How much money you got saved up?
I'm gonna be honest, not much, man.
Bro, go do some gig work.
Car.
Go do some gig work, bro. You got a 5-year-old and an 8-month-old. Your wife doesn't work. You the only source of income, and you say you averaging about $3,500 a month gross for your whole household. What you need to do is when you get off of work, because I see where your mindset is at. When you say, yo, it's not enough time, your mindset ain't even right. You only working 8 hours, bro. You still got another 8 hours to go. It's plenty of time.
No, I work 10. I work 10 hours.
It's plenty of time, big dog. It's 24 hours in a day. In your situation, you need to be working at least 16. So when you get off at 6, you need to go turn on Flex or Uber Eats or DoorDash or, goddamn it, Shipped or something. Since you already at Amazon, just do Flex.
Yeah.
You already are, in the mode of doing package delivery. So you already got a system. So now just transition from doing it from a DSP when you get off to doing it in your own car. Take the extra money that you're doing from the gig work and put that to the side. Put that in the kitty. Don't even touch that.
All right. So pretty much just pump the brakes.
Yeah, I don't think starting a business. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, you do what you want. I know you go talk to somebody else, your favorite content creator, they'll send you up the river. You dig what I'm saying? But based on the conversation we have, nah, bro. Your risk tolerance is too low.
Yeah.
Too low, bro. And I hear it in your voice. It's desperation. Uncertainty.
But like just knowing me, if I get in a position like, and it's my own, it's my business, I'm gonna put my all into it. Like, just cause, like, even my wife be telling me, she's like, yeah, I'll be seeing how hard you be working.
But
and
bro,
how these
you
people
take
just
that
take
risk right
advantage
now.
of that.
You in a position to take that risk.
I feel like I can be, because while my kids, while they
Explain
still
to me
young,
how you can take the risk, bro.
take the risk, but
no, you saying you feel like you can. So explain to me why your risk tolerance is high. You got a wife that don't work. You have a 5-year-old and you have an 8-month-old. And the only source of income is what you do as an Amazon DSP driver that brings in gross $3,500 a month. So explain to me how you can successfully take a risk and have a high risk tolerance to start that business right now in your situation. Go.
Because first off, I have a good credit score, so I can try to get a little loan out if I need it. But hold on, let me just put this in perspective because I was thinking if I can get a loan for a truck, buy a 16-foot, and start doing little moves. I was gonna go to Walmart, hand out little flyers like, hey, I can help move you if you need a move. Call me. And then just keep the pressure on it and just keep going. And like just knowing me, I know I'm a succeed, and I ain't gonna
Bro,
not make any
here's the
money.
thing, and then this is where you don't got no money, bro. You
No,
just
but
said,
when I get a way to get some,
hold on, little bro. Hold on. You want to borrow.
yeah,
How
pay it
much
back.
money do you have saved up, big dog?
So 11.5.
Do you understand moving is seasonal? Do you understand that you're going to need people? It's not something that you can do on your own.
Yeah,
Do you understand that if you have to come into this with a loan and credit, you're not ready? Like you shouldn't have to borrow money to start this business. I'm just keeping it a buck with you, big dog. Listen to you talk mentally. I'm 22 years older than you, big dog. So I ain't got no reason to, a lot of motherfuckers, young motherfuckers think I'm motherfucker hating. I'm already up.
you know.
So I ain't got you ain't got, listen, whatever the shit you probably got on your wall, I got it. You did what's in the shit that you want to get, and I ain't trying to shit on you. I'm just trying to let you know I'm not hating on you. I'm not trying to stop your dreams. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to save you. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not like a lot of the people on the internet that push this shit and get y'all in trouble. What I'm trying to do is save you, bro. Listen to what I'm listening to you talk mentally. You're not there. You're not there yet. You have responsibilities that you have brought upon yourself, and I'm saying it's wrong or anything, but that lowers your risk tolerance coming into business. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to get you to understand, and what I'm trying to get you to do is measure your risk, but it seems like it's going over your head. You're telling about taking out a loan, bro. If you take out the loan against your credit and it doesn't go the way you want, now you're in further debt. So the stress that I hear in your voice now, you're going to be in more stress.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to, are you in debt now?
No, not
Okay,
at all.
that's a good thing. So instead of putting yourself in debt, why don't you build on what you already have?
Okay. Okay.
You don't have to start a business to be successful, bro. That's what the internet tells you, bro. And most of the people that tell you that on the internet, they got something that they want to sell you. The internet tells you you have to start a business. That's not true, bro. Because most of the people that start a business fail. If you're going into debt to start this business and you're not in debt, why don't you just continue to build on top of whatever it is that you have? You may not feel like it's a lot, but if you say you got a nickel, man, a nickel is more than a lot of motherfuckers got.
Yeah.
So where I think the disconnect is with you is you don't realize that you're not working hard enough. For you to tell me, yo, it's not enough time, there's no more time, to me, I'm looking at you like you crazy. Nigga, you still got another 6-7 hours that you can work. When you get off that job, go do you some gig work. Take that money, 100% of that money, and add it to that nickel you got.
Yeah.
You can't. Your risk tolerance is very, very, very low. Why? Because let's do an exercise. You take out the loan, you borrow against the credit, and the shit don't go your way. Then what? Now
That's
the
a
nickel
big if.
gone and you in debt. Now what?
It's a big if. Just saying.
See that big if and all that shit that social media tell you. Oh man, you gonna be, that's hope, big dog. Hope ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Wait, hold on. But you need hope. I mean, that's why I believe in God.
We believe in God, but what the Bible say? Faith without works is dead.
Yeah. Brought me there.
Grandma used to say, see, you a young buck. Grandma used to always say, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. You ain't prepared for the worst. That's why I asked you, if the shit don't work, then what? You gonna always pray. We gonna always get down on our knees and pray and hope. But the old saying is, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. See, your grandma probably, is your grandma living? See, my grandma been dead since 94.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm an older guy, so a lot of the teachings and the wisdoms from like the older people, that shit is gone. But this is a saying that I always used to hear. My mama always say it. My grandma used to always say it. That's why I'm saying, yo, you still got to be prepared for the what if. Shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of motherfuckers that went to Dubai last weekend to kick it. And guess what? They can't get home right now.
No.
There's motherfuckers that was in Mexico a week or two ago and they stuck. It's a trucker right now whose truck just broke down. So the point that I'm trying to say is shit happens, big dog. You have to be prepared for it. You haven't lived long enough to probably really experience things, but as a person that's 22 years older than you, I've experienced a lot of shit that happened. And by the grace of God, majority of the experiences that I've come across since I became a business person, I've been able to overcome them because I was prepared for them, because I knew eventually something would happen, bro. From a business perspective, from a personal perspective, being homeowners, owning property, shit just happens. Nothing, like, eventually something gonna happen. Your toilet gonna break. You're gonna have to replace your roof. Your truck gonna break down. Somebody's gonna pass in the family and they ain't got life insurance, so they gonna come to the family members who got a bag, and you got to put up a $5,000 or $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 to properly bury a motherfucker. Shit happen. So you have to be prepared for it. So you have to measure your risk tolerance. Listen, I got $100,000 liquid. Am I willing to invest $99,000 into this? Because if that doesn't work, I'm only stuck with a G, but I got a cost of living that requires X amount of dollars a month. I'm measuring my risk tolerance. Is this a risk that I'd be willing to take? No. If I got 100,000, let's say liquid, and this investment is 10% of that, $10,000, is that a risk I'd probably be willing to take? Yeah, I'll probably take that risk. Because it's not going to put me in a bad situation that, my lifestyle, and if other things happen, I won't be able to take care of those things. So that's why I'm saying, yo, if the shit don't work, you get the loan and it don't work, then what? It's not thinking pessimistic. It's not thinking negative. It's thinking like an adult. Motherfuckers on the internet will tell you don't worry about that shit. You just gonna hope everything gonna be all right. They don't have your best interest. Because as soon as the shit don't go your way, them motherfuckers ain't gonna reach back in their motherfucking pocket. And that money that you gave them, for whatever that shit was that you bought from when they sold you the idea, they gonna block you.
Already.
So what I'm saying is, you always measure your risk. So we're going to answer the question again. You borrow the money from the credit, and for whatever situation it don't work, then what?
Game over.
Okay, but no, we're going to measure your risk, because we got to look at we're looking at the risk tolerance. You still got the wife at the crib. You got an 8-month-old and you got a 5-year-old. You got rent that's due. You got insurance that's due. Food. So now let's look at it from a risk perspective. Do you think you have enough money to take that risk? Based on your situation.
No, not at all.
Did you look at it this way prior to talking to me?
I did. I just didn't want to see it that way because, I'm always trying to think about the better. Like,
You hope for the best, but you still have to be prepared, because if it doesn't, you want a soft landing. You don't want to be the person that comes into like this shit, like 85, 90% motherfuckers that come into this shit and the shit don't work. And listen, bro, I've been doing this 4 years, this content shit, niggas that came into this shit that's homeless. Lost everything. A lady called up a few weeks ago. She tricking at the motherfucking truck stop.
Yeah, I saw that one.
You saw that one, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Ridiculous.
So here's what I'm saying, bro. You hope for the best, but you still prepare for the worst. Yo, now if you came to me, I'll give you two scenarios. I'll give you the scenario you're currently in. Now I'll give you another scenario. Let's give you the other scenario first. If you came to me and you said, yo, Mark, I'm 24. I live at the crib. All I got is a cell phone bill and I got 5,000. We would be having a totally different conversation right now. You know why? Because you could live like a Viking and you can fail in a controlled environment. You still live at home. You can fail in a controlled environment. Your cost of living is low. You're going to fail and have a soft landing because you live at the crib. You have no one depending on you for their quality of life. You have nobody depending on you to ensure that they are fed. So you coming to me in that scenario with $5,000, we're having a totally different conversation right now. We're brainstorming right now. Let's give another scenario outside the one you came. You came to me with your same scenario, except your working capital was much more exorbitant. Say you came to me, Mark, I'm 24. I got an 8-year-old, a 5-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 5-year-old, an 8-month-old. My wife doesn't work. We have a low, cost of living. I do Amazon. I make about $3,500 a month, but I came into some money and it's just been sitting. I got about $60,000 liquid. I would approach this conversation differently. I still wouldn't tell you to quit your job, but I would approach it more on a part-time, maybe the way I was approaching it when you first called up before I started to tell that something was deeper. I still would have told you to keep your job, because I was saying, okay, well, you got 60, that 60 can shake better for you than doing what you thinking in your head. You just don't know how to make it shake because you 24 and you ain't really got the experience. But I'm going to tell you to stick around me, keep watching, maybe come into the Discord, and then I'm going to tell you how to reallocate that 60, maybe take it out of a savings account, put it in a brokerage, put it in a high yield savings account, how to make that 60 shake instead of even still coming into this shit. But the conversation would have been different.
Yeah.
Now we got the reality. Low gross, low savings, one income, low risk tolerance. You can't fail. See, that's the reality. You can't. The unfortunate thing is the probability of you failing is a lot higher than you succeeding.
Okay.
And the reason why I can say that is based on the data, statistics, and in your situation, the conversation. You're willing to come in this with a credit card loan, something that's very, very low barrier. You've already admitted that you can't find helpers. No. So as an older person who just wants the best from you, even though I don't know you, but I'm not gonna sit up here and based on the conversation say, yeah, you can. No, it's not how you analyze should you do something or not. Based on what you told me, you just need to apply yourself more and add on to what you have. But you just needed somebody to tell you, no, you need to work more. There's plenty more time in the day for you to work.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I think there it is. Proof in the pudding right there.
I mean, it's it to me it seems like, you know, logical, but then I have to always remind myself that, you know, the younger generation, like y'all are, what y'all consume just misleads you. You guys have to deal with a lot of, you know, you consume so much on the internet, and a lot of the shit that you consume is just not real. But it fucks with you psychologically, that you always feel that what you have is just not enough, and it leads you into trying to. It's just like I really you know, I don't want to say feel bad, but like your generation, I just really I
I understand.
I just, you know, if you got a nickel based on what you told me, right?
Yeah.
You in a good situation to just build on, bro. Don't risk that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, not probably. I'm definitely gonna stay down another year.
Man,
Try to.
go get another job, bro. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
See that shit right there. I ain't like that, bro. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. I ain't like that right there. I ain't like how you said that.
No, but that's with getting another job. Like, just get another job and stand down and just keep saving as much as I can and start next year off strong with the taxes, and I should be in a better predicament
You in a good
with capital.
you in a good situation now. That's what I'm saying. Like, what you tell you a better predicament, unless it's something you're not telling me.
Yeah.
If
I
you was
mean, no,
fucked up
that's
out here in these streets, trust me, I'm gonna be the one to I'm gonna be the one to tell you. You know what I'm saying? If you telling me you making that shit shake with your income, unless it's you bullshitting me,
no.
and you saving money.
Yes, sir.
Only thing you need to do is add. You need to bring more revenue in, bro. That's it. What you mean you better situation? You in a good situation now. Only thing you got to do is add to it. Fuck you talking about? This niggas out here living in cars and shit, nigga. What are you talking about? These motherfuckers out here living in cars on the side of goddamn it expressways that owe the bank.
Yeah.
Nigga, you got a roof over your head, you got a beautiful family, and you got money in the bank. What are you talking about, bro? And this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, y'all niggas know, you talk about pray, nigga, count your blessings.
I know for sure.
All right, then. You talking
my
about
daughter.
niggas out here sleeping in cars and shit, talking about van life and shit. Nigga, you got a roof over your head and money in the bank. Only thing you need to
Yeah.
do is apply yourself. What are you talking about? In a better situation. You in a good situation now. Just add to it.
Okay.
Social media, how y'all motherfuckers chasing. That's what's getting y'all fucked up out here. Watching these motherfuckers, bro. And then you feel like you got to keep up with them. A lot of these motherfuckers you see in your age category, a lot of that shit be full, bro. That shit be rented, Airbnbs. They go down to Miami. I'm gonna tell you the finesse, bro. You know why all those social media lifestyle motherfuckers go to Miami, bro? You know why all of them are in Miami, bro? The ones you probably watch
Yeah.
and be like, oh, I want to be like him. Because it's cheaper to
Yeah.
finesse y'all down there. You can rent a Lambo down there for $750 for the day. Like up here, the Lambo, a Urus, you're going to spend $2,500, $3,000. Down there, there's so much competition, you can rent one for the day, $750, get you a few different wardrobe changes. You dig what I'm saying? Go rent an Airbnb. They go in that bitch. They do about enough content in 24 hours, and then they slowly drip that shit for the month. And then they got you thinking they're balling. And then you watching that shit, you like, man, this motherfucker, I want to be just like him. He's the biggest streamer guy, he's the biggest influencer lifestyle guy. Whole time that shit is a slow drip. They go to Miami because the illusion is cheaper.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
cheaper. The illusion is cheaper down there. You don't see motherfuckers doing that shit in Chicago and New York. They all go to Miami. That's the finesse. And y'all fall for it. You in a good position now, bro.
Yeah.
So you just gotta work, big dog. That's all. Get you a second job. 100% of that money. Just keep stacking it. And then, you know, if you take it serious, you'll come in the Discord, you'll come back and see me, and then we'll be like, bro, how much you got saved up now? And you gonna be like, where you got that money saved up at, big dog? You know, I got it in the bank account. I'm gonna laugh at you, I'm gonna crack jokes on you, I'm gonna make fun of you, but I'm gonna tell you where to really put it so you can really see a better return. And then we're gonna be like, remember you called in like 8 months ago and your ass was tweaking, boy, I had to get you together. You gonna be like, all right, you was right, big dog, man. Fuck was I thinking about, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just.
You said what?
It's just my age, man. That's the only reason why I feel rushed, because I'm about to be 30, and
Dude,
I don't want to,
you about to be 30 in what?
like 4 years, 5 years.
You 24, I thought. I thought you said you was 24, big dog.
Yeah.
So when you
Well, I
be
turned
30?
I turned
You
25
24 going
this
on
year.
30?
24 going on 25 this year.
All right, so how you about to be 30, nigga? what are you talking about, bro? Now,
I mean,
I hear you. I think the time is ticking for
yeah,
opportunity due to, you know, technology advancement. But I
yeah.
think the way you're looking at it, as far as your time is ticking, is from, nigga, you trying to ball out in your 20s.
No, I don't need all that. I ain't flashy or nothing.
So what do you
Nothing.
mean time is ticking? As far as what?
My age. Don't, like, when you start getting your 30s, you start getting older and your body start wearing out.
Nigga, 46. Nigga, I'm still in the gym every day, and I'm standing up in that shit still, big dog. I'm still standing up in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm standing up in that shit, big dog. All I got is a few little gray whiskers, nigga. I got a head full of black hair. Yeah, your muscles tighten up a little bit more, but nigga, take care of yourself, eat right, nigga. Talking about 30? 30, you should still be standing up in that shit. It's them niggas that don't take care of themselves. They don't eat right. They ain't exercising. Them the niggas that bodies break down. They got stress and shit. They worrying and shit because they didn't do what they were supposed to do when they were supposed to do it. Big Mark 46.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't got a goddamn wrinkle. I got a head full of black hair. I ain't got a goddamn wrinkle. What you talking about? Them niggas that be looking old and decrepit and shit, that's because they got a lot of stress because they fucked around and they found out. They fucked around. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. And then the father time caught up with their ass. And then because they so stressed out and worried because they didn't do what they were supposed to do, they don't have the ambition to even go work out. They let themselves go. And then they just start eating shit and drinking beers and shit. drinking beers all day, calling me mad and shit. Like the dude 2 years ago called me drinking Modelo's, angry at himself. Fuck you talking about 30, bro? 30 is still young. Why y'all niggas think 30 is old, bro?
Oh, I'm not sure, man. Maybe I just grow up too fast.
See, y'all let the internet fool y'all on that shit with these big bro and unk and OG and you thinking 30 is unk or some shit. Bro, it's 30, nigga. Oh, to be 30, like 30 is 70 or some shit.
Yeah.
Your ass tweaking, bro. I ain't hit you. I ain't hit.
You tweaking.
I ain't hit the tweaking button in a month or two, bro. Tweaking.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So this is what you do, big dog. Where you want to be at 30?
30? I would like to have my own little business. Have my family in a nice little house. And that's honestly, that's all I want. Like, I'll be comfortable with that. Like, we'll be good.
You said you want to have a house and what else? Shout out to
I said
J on
my house
TikTok. I see
and
you
business.
in the comments. Say you drinking a Modelo right now. You say what?
I just want to have me my little business and a nice little house.
What kind of business, bro?
I want to do furniture moving because I got 3 years of experience. Or a cargo van. I think it was pretty chill. I mean, I drive a cargo van all day for Amazon. So.
All right, so this is what you do. Create a plan, bro. Because right now you ain't got a plan. You just making decisions off of just desperation and just laying in bed at night, acting like you sleep, but really you in deep thought and shit. And just driving all day in that DSP van, just thinking and shit. You need to put you a plan together, big dog. You want a small little, nice little home, right? You live in Texas.
Yeah.
Start doing some research on what you're gonna need to acquire that home, as far as your credit and your down payment, and the working capital. Look at a home as like a business, bro. It's an investment, but you gotta have money. So you need money to purchase the home, the down payment, but you also need working capital for the home in case anything happens. So you need to have a plan. You need to work towards that plan.
Okay.
You might not even want to start a business. You might be able to work and keep your head down and put money to the side and then put that money into things that generate money more aggressively while you're working. You got money to the side that's working for you. Or you can do that and also do the gig thing on the side. To be honest with you, I would do the labor only thing, but you need help.
Yeah.
What type of vehicle did you go out and buy recently?
Oh, it was a Buick.
A Buick? How much you pay for it?
Yeah. Oh, it was a cash car for like he sold it to me for 25.
See, now why you didn't go out and buy a van?
Because if I would have
Old
did
ass
that,
Astro van, old ass goddamn it Econoline, or old ass 1500 Express.
yeah.
Well, I get it. You got a family. My bad. I forgot. So you got to
I,
have
I
that.
was gonna say
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. My
my
bad. My bad.
family,
My
and
bad.
then
See it. So yeah. So
that's what I was thinking. Next year I can go out and do something like that because now I'm gonna have the capital in my savings, and we're gonna have a car to for transportation, and in a year I should have a business plan laid out from start to finish,
you
and yeah,
go get you another job, bro, and just save
yeah,
and create a business plan. Create a business plan, but then also create a plan for your family. You want a house in 6 years, then you got to start working towards it, bro. So you in Austin?
no, right now I'm in San Antonio.
What the housing market look like down there? Where's Tesla at down there? That's in Austin, right?
Yeah, that's back in Austin. Yeah.
So what does the housing market look like down? I'm pretty sure the housing market in Austin has gone up. What does the housing market look like in San Antonio?
I was looking around. It's pretty expensive. I know the lowest I seen one was at like 150. Um, but it was like it was like a house in the hood. So you're gonna have to build it up
Mm-hmm.
if I was
You know,
chose
it's
that
another
route.
reason why a lot of people are house poor today and fucked up out here in these streets
Yeah.
because they buy too much house and
Hmm.
want to be
What
in
does
more
that mean?
affluent neighborhoods. But back in the day, our parents didn't look like that. They bought houses in the hood.
Yeah. That's
Now,
the
I'm not
first place
saying,
I thought they
I
would
can't
look.
tell you what to do, but it's just something for you to think about, big dog.
Yeah.
So, you got to start from somewhere. I think a lot of people jump out the window too soon. And I'm just saying that because you said, man, the houses is in the hood, but man, shit, back in the day, all our parents bought houses in the hood because those were the houses that were affordable. Now nobody wants to live in the hood anymore. And they go out and they rent apartments that they really can't afford. They doctor up shit to get homes that they can't really afford because they want to be in more affluent areas for multiple reasons. Can't say some of those reasons are bad, schooling and things like that. But the problem is they become house poor. And then as
Yeah.
soon as something happens, you get behind. It's hard to catch up.
Okay.
So I just think you just need to work more.
Okay. I hear you.
That's all. Just work more, and add to what you have saved. Then if you find your homie, he ain't what you call your homie again?
Say he ain't got no heart. He gonna give up.
If your homie gets some heart, then do the loading and the unloading. But you can't do that by yourself, big dog. So that idea is null and void until you find sufficient help.
Okay.
And then, make sure you continue to measure your risk tolerance, because people will tell you to go do shit, but if you don't measure your risk tolerance and the shit don't work, bro, ain't nobody gonna be here to pull you back up, big dog. So sometimes it's okay to say, like, you know what, this is what I want. I'm putting a plan together, but I have to wait, or I have to save more before I can execute this plan. Because my risk tolerance, I just can't take the risk right now with what I have. I need to save a little more. Put myself in a better position that if it doesn't work, I'll have a soft landing and we won't be out here fucked up out here in these streets.
Yeah, makes sense. For sure.
What else you got for me, big dog?
I mean, honestly, that's it, man. I feel like I'm all over the place and I'm rushing. I just need to slow down, assess what I have with me, and just like y'all said, just keep working. I definitely just need to find a side hustle. I need to find that by the day. Find me a little side hustle.
You should have been had one, big dog. I don't know why you thought 8 hours a day was enough. 24. You supposed to be working 16 at least. You sitting up here talking about you gonna be 30, talking about you gonna be old, but then you ain't taking advantage of your youth right now.
My youth, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to have that talk with my wife. Like, look, it's just what has to happen, you know.
You see, you gotta have that talk.
Yeah, but about the time, because I want to spend my time with them.
Oh, okay.
But like right now, like, look, I'm gonna have to put this extra time in working.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want to spend your family, spend your time with your family, big dog. Like, listen, I learned to just, because the people, they get upset. If that's what you want to do, do it, bro. I'm just telling you also, if you want more for your family, you're going to have to work. The sacrifice got to come from somewhere. It's either you going to spend time with your family like you want to and have less money, which is why you depressed now, or you going to go out and make more money so that your family can have a more quality and comfortable living. But because of that, you're going to sacrifice that time that you're spending with them. Either way, I don't care if you go get a side job or you start a business. You're going to sacrifice the time, big dog. So if you want to go spend time with your family, go spend time with them.
Yeah,
I'm not saying the old Mark, when I used to say, yo, what I used to say, man, people got mad, big dog. They used to get mad at Big Mark. But I just don't understand, like, how you going to have the bread and the time. You get the bread and the time later, but first you got to get the bread so that the bread can work for you so you can have the time. If you ain't got the bread, you got to go get the bread. In order to get the bread, it's going to take some time. You exchanging your time for money, big dog. And then you going to put yourself in a situation where after you exchange time for money for so long and you put the money into things and you do what you're supposed to do, later on in life, then the money will be able to work for you, which will allow you the time. But that's some years down the line, big dog.
Right.
See, you want it right now. You want it right now, big dog.
Yeah.
You want it now.
Yeah.
Well, go play a lottery ticket, big dog.
Might.
Go play the lottery. Go get you a Mega Millions ticket. What's today? Tuesday? What's today? A Powerball? Go get you a Powerball ticket, nigga. What's today? Tuesday? What's on Tuesday?
Wednesday.
What's today? What is today?
Wednesday, March 4th.
Wednesday? What's on Wednesdays? Powerballs or Mega Millions?
I'm
Which
not
one
even
today?
sure.
Huh? Shit, go get you one of them, and then that'll give you an opportunity, a possible chance on having it right now. But other than that, if you don't hit that tonight, then you're gonna have to go work, big dog.
Which I'm willing to do. I'm willing to do that work. It's just
Yeah, you should have been doing it, big dog. You talking about, man, ain't enough time, man. When I'm gonna have the time? You told me you get home at 6:00, big dog. It's still light outside. What are you talking about? You in a situation where sometimes you might leave out today and not get home until tomorrow, early in the wee hours of the morning from working. Nigga, you ain't falling asleep in the shower standing up, get home so tired. You done work 17, 18 hours. You get in the shower, that hot water hit you. Nigga, you standing up in the shower just too tired to even get out that motherfucker. Too tired to even get the washcloth and lather yourself up. Too tired. You ain't felt like that, bro. 8 hours ain't putting you in that mode. Nigga, you need to be like that. Nigga, you tired to get in that motherfucker. Once you get in that motherfucker, you too tired to wash up, too tired to get out. Fall asleep. Soon as you hit that pillow, you gone. Next thing you know, it's time to get up again.
and do it all over again.
That's what it is, big dog. But and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You 24, you married, and you got 2 kids.
Yeah.
So this is the responsibilities of the decisions. So you got to do what you got to do, big dog.
Yeah. Step up.
So you know, you need to work more, big dog. You got to work more. If you want the glory, then go play the lottery.
Yeah.
So, so if you set a business plan, you'll get there.
Yeah, like they say, you gotta crawl before you walk.
You know what the good thing about your situation though is, big dog?
Yeah, what's up?
If you apply yourself now where you ultimately want to be, you can get there a lot earlier than most people.
I thought about that. Cause I be hearing a lot of people call up on your channel. I'm just like, man, like if I just take my time to understand the business before I jump in,
Bro,
I'll probably have a
you
head start.
24, bro.
Ahead of
You
you.
got plenty of time. And here's the thing, and I don't want
Yeah.
you, to discourage you, but you can
No.
still be very, very successful without starting a business, bro.
Okay.
You're 24. You can still be where you want to be once you create a plan and not have to start a business. You could do it working a job. But you have to have a plan. You're 24, so you still, like, if you start create a plan now and you start working towards it and applying yourself, in 6 years, you might not be set, but you'll be well on your way.
And then
People
my girl's
that
still
call
gonna
up
be
here that's
young.
in their 40s and 50s or in their late 30s that's just trying to get their shit together. You 24.
Yeah. Yeah.
So only thing you need to do is just do it. Like, what do you think about skilled trades?
I'm gonna be honest, man. How do I say? Like, I'm not good with like going to school and stuff. You know, kind of dropped out.
You dropped out.
Yeah.
You dropped out of high school?
Yeah, man. I don't want to put my whole story up on here. I don't know how much
And
time we got left, but
we
like,
can't even see you. I don't even know your name.
oh, I told you in the beginning, my name is Giovanni.
Bro, you know how many Giovannis it is in the hood, man? That's just like Man. That's just like, goddamn
Yeah,
it, Aquarius, Javante, Dante, Pooh Bear, Man.
yeah,
You dropped out of high school, big dog.
yeah.
When you going back and getting your GED?
So about that this year, I had hit my 90-day probational period with Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll 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 send you a tuition bonus of like 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got a tuition bonus, so I can go get my CDLA. They'll pay for it, high school diploma, or my GED, and they'll pay for it, like everything, because it's like a free tuition.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I've been trying to take advantage of this year, and then like that's what I'm saying. It's like it's a lot, and I'm just trying to weigh the options of like what is best for me. Like, do I go back to school and try to get that CDLA,
I
or
would
do I
definitely
just
get
start
the
my own
GED,
business?
bro. If you want to get the CDLA, get the CDLA. But I would definitely get the GED too.
Yeah,
I think you need to challenge it.
yeah,
I think that's something that you need to do. You need to challenge yourself to do that and do it and accomplish that.
yeah. Okay.
Who is this in the chat saying F the GED? Is this a troll or is this person serious or what is the conversation from this individual that's saying F the GED? Because I don't tolerate that shit. Education is very important. Education is the reason motherfuckers not being educated is the main reason why people get sent off. Education is the main reason as far as our community why we behind. Lack of education.
I agree.
He ain't going to eat if he don't know how to. If you pay attention to conversation, how I started the conversation was why you talk so slow. Why? Because it's taking him longer to process his thoughts. This is not a very this conversation is based on his reality. He shouldn't be processing. It shouldn't take long to process his thoughts. This goes back to what I was talking about earlier, reading comprehension. He needs to educate himself.
I agree.
The GED should come before the Class A. He can eat while he's getting the GED. You get the goddamn Class A or go get a job and continuously get taken advantage of because he doesn't have basic reading skills, basic math skills, lack of comprehension, taking time to formulate a sentence based on his own reality, lack of critical thinking skills. How the fuck you gonna get to the bag when you don't got none of that? And you competing against people that have that on a fucking high level. I don't know, bro. I was doing good. Shit like this, man. It just upsets me, bro.
Yeah, I hear. I see where you're coming from now.
Bro, challenge yourself. That's one of that and that right there. The more we talk, now I see why you ain't working a second job. You don't challenge yourself. Take your ass back to school, night school. Get your GD, take it from home, or however the fuck it is they do it. Now I feel my tonality about to change with you. Get your goddamn it GED. I don't give a fuck what happened or why you don't got it. Now I'm processing. You got an 8-year-old or a 5-year-old, an 8-year-old, or a 5-month-old, 5-year-old, an 8-month-old. Whatever it was going on in your life as an adolescent, that shit is over and done with now. You got responsibilities. You need to get another job, and you also need on the side to be studying for your GED.
Yeah.
As far as business is concerned, it's going to be competition. Do you think you will be able to compete with a guy like me?
If I play my cards right.
You wouldn't, bro. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. This is why you need that. This is why you need the education, bro. Resources just don't stop with capital. Being more educated than your competition is a resource as well. Being able to outthink individuals. Being able to know when you're being taken advantage of.
Yeah. I mean, I learned a little bit of that in the streets,
No. But this is the business ain't it. See, here's the thing, bro. Listen. Being street smart and book smart gives you more of a competitive edge. It gives you more of an advantage. But just street smart and enough, it's not going to give you that much of an advantage as it translates over to business. What makes you dangerous is being street and book smart. Because you can be street smart, but then you get into a situation over on the business side and you don't even realize you being fucked.
Shit, that's how I feel like working at Amazon.
Working at Amazon is just working at Amazon. It's a job.
Yeah, which I understand.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, having a job right now is something you need to be thankful for. A lot of people don't have a job. A lot of people wish they have a job. Motherfucker gonna come say over here a few months ago some crazy ass shit. Like, I don't listen. Any motherfucker that tell people all that dumb shit on the internet about doing all this and fuck a job, fuck them niggas, bro. You could tell them I said it. A job is not something to be frowned upon. It's not something to be looked down upon. Having a job is a blessing.
It is. Yeah.
Apply yourself, big dog. You ain't working hard enough. This is what I need you to do. I need you to go find you something else to do after you get off of work. Matter of fact, what the fuck are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm with my wife, and she was looking at these parts for our car, and honestly, I was just woken up from a nap. I was supposed to be at work, but they sent me home. That's another thing. Like Amazon, they don't have us work a full week. Like some days they'll send you home, and I'm just tired of that. I'm just like, man, if I could
home because you hit your 40 hours?
No, just because so what they do is they get all these drivers to meet at this spot, and then they realize, oh, we don't have enough routes. So now they sending all of us back home. So it's like, man, I'm tired of that. Of no guaranteed work.
Well, this is why you need the gig thing on the side. You ain't got no gig. You ain't got the DoorDash app. You ain't got the gig.
Yeah, I got the
Giggy app.
I got it, but
well, why turn
I ain't have a car.
On?
I ain't have a car at the time.
You got a car now, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you turn that motherfucker on.
Yeah.
Man, there's motherfuckers down here, boy. I see motherfuckers out here in the cold, nigga. It's 12 degrees outside. Motherfucker on a goddamn scooty bike delivering food with the big backpack that say Uber Eats DoorDash on the back. Motherfucker got on gloves and everything. 12 degrees out here. Zippity doo out there down the road with somebody food in the back. And you tell me you goddamn it, you live in San Antonio? What's the temperature out there right now? Nigga, you better go get you a goddamn scooty. What's the goddamn electric? The bikes that they be laying all over the street, go get you one of them laying all over the street bikes, and however much they charge for the day, jump in one of them motherfuckers and go deliver you some food. The hell is you talking about?
Yeah.
Get your GED, bro, because you're gonna need those credentials. You're gonna need those credentials. Do that. Get your GED and find you some work, some extra work, bro.
All right.
You should be working until you can't, till you start seeing shit in the road that ain't there. Dogs and shit. How you ever worked so hard and you was driving and it was shit in the road that wasn't there? You start seeing dogs and shit. You like, God damn, hitting the brake. Fucking dog out there. Fuck it, where the dog go? You ain't never had that. You ain't never been through that before, have you?
No, I have, for sure. When I worked at
dog, that ain't in you. You ain't never had that, boy. You let me fuck. Get this coffee.
I
Start drinking
when I
black
was doing
coffee.
furniture
Shit,
moving.
seeing dogs and shit. What is a man standing in the middle row, nigga? What the fuck? And then you get up closer and motherfucker ain't even there no more.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you wake up in the morning, your ass stiff. Can't even move. You can barely open your eyes. You woke, but your eyes won't. You struggling to open your eyes and shit. Body just, like, oh God. You talking about you want to come home and shit, big dog.
I mean, now, I mean, that's been
go
my
home, big
mindset
dog. Go home
now
and see
since I
your
have a
family,
family.
bro. Go home. Go home. Go home, bro. Listen. Go home. I'm just going to listen. I'm gonna give you the options. I'm gonna talk to you young cats. I'm gonna kick it with y'all. But I ain't gonna like lean on you. I'm gonna let you do if you want to go home, go home.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what you need to do, bro. How you got to get it. But if you want to go home. Shit. Home is where the heart is. You dig what I'm saying? So shit. I didn't mentored you, bro. I didn't give you. I didn't give you the mentoring for the day, the OG mentoring.
And I'll be honest, like for me and myself, I have nobody like you that I can talk to. So like all this just been on my mind. Like,
where all them street
niggas
that you was running with when you was a shorty? What happened to them?
If I'm gonna be honest, I got a couple of them. They already locked up prison doing 20 plus. I got another one still out here, but he's still in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
And it be persuading me to go back, but I got a family now, so I'm trying to do better for them. And that's pretty much it.
Well, man, whenever you want to talk, man, you can always call up and talk to me, dog. But you said what?
Yeah, I was saying I've been watching videos like this past couple of weeks, and I'm like, damn, I wish I can just get a chance to speak with you, because I just feel like I'm doing something wrong, and like I never had a dad in my life.
Wrong, bro. You're not doing nothing wrong. You just don't know how to create the right path so that you can follow it.
Exactly.
You're not doing nothing wrong, bro. You're not. If you there, you working, you taking care of your family, you're not doing nothing wrong. You just need to create a path. You just don't know how to create the path. And that's the thing, and I understand. That's why I spend time talking to y'all young brothers. Because I understand that that's something that lacks in our community. And I know some brothers out there that wish they had somebody a little bit older that can get them, a little game and wisdom. Some of these young niggas, they don't want it. They say smart shit. I see smart shit in the comments. But them be the same niggas that be fucked up out here in the streets, and they be wanting some sauce a little bit later on. But you're intelligent enough to understand that you just need a little direction, a little guidance, and you just don't know which direction. And I get it. If you don't have nobody to talk to, you don't have nobody to talk to. Not everybody can figure shit out on their own. Some people can do it. Some people can't. you know, and I understand there's not a lot of people in the community that are willing to spend time, you know. And that's why I do it. That's why I'm sitting here talking to you now. So, you know,
I
if you ever
appreciate it.
want to talk, you know, when I'm live, you just gotta hit the link, bro. But you know, you the next time you hit the link, I'm gonna want to know if you have taking the time to apply yourself, bro. Because right now, I'm just gonna call it what it is, nigga. You lazy.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, nigga, you
Yeah.
lazy, dog. I would have like when I was your age, I was in school full time. I had 2 full-time jobs. I slept 2 hours, and I didn't have nowhere near the responsibility that you have now. I knew what I wanted, and I knew what was required to get it. Like I did night promotions. I did promotions at night. I worked retail in the day, and I went to school full time. And I did this while I was still at home. So you have more responsibilities, and you're not working hard enough. I'm just being honest. You're not working hard enough to take care of those responsibilities. You have things right as far as savings and shit like that, but you desire more because you want to put yourself in a better position, but you're not doing the work that's required. If they send you home, then you're supposed to have 4, 5, 6 apps ready to go. Before you leave out that parking lot, you cutting all them apps on, waiting for a bing to go off. 6 o'clock, the last thing you should be coming home at 6. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you in your situation, bro. By the time you get home, the house should be asleep, nigga. You should be tiptoeing through the door so you don't wake nobody. You shouldn't be coming through the door at time for supper.
Yeah.
So nigga, you need to get on it, bro. You too young talking about 24, bro. Like, nigga, you don't even need that much sleep. What are you talking about? You don't need that much sleep.
All right. I'm gonna definitely join the Discord, keep in contact. I think this call is what I needed. And to be honest, like I already knew this. I just um, facing reality. Guess that's what it want to do better. Like, 'cause yeah, that is a whole lot of extra time
Just do that shit, big
that
dog.
I could be
You ain't
working.
gotta want, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Like download these fucking apps and start going. And see, here's the problem. Like now, from what I'm hearing, they ain't even. I don't know. It might be different in your market, but I heard a lot of these apps ain't accepting people. That's why you need to do this shit, bro. Download these apps. I asked you what you think about and because we got sidetracked, and that's when you got into the education. I asked you what did you think about skilled trades? And then you went into the education thing, and then we got derailed. So, but I want to know, what do you think about skilled trades?
Uh, I like it. I feel like you gotta put in the work.
Do you know what a skilled trade is?
Yeah, like HVAC, plumbing,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
things of
you
that
you
nature.
wouldn't be interested in any of those?
Yeah, I would be.
So what's holding you up from learning a skilled trade?
Honestly, nothing. Or yeah, nothing. Just gotta do it.
Create you a plan, bro. Create you a plan, bro.
All right.
What'd you learn today before I let you go?
One thing I learned today was I'm lazy. And
That's what you learned? Oh,
yeah, because I mean, I have all this extra time that I could have been using to work. I'm just not.
What else did you learn?
I would say that I'm not ready. How I thought I was.
What else did you learn?
I learned that I need to come up with a plan instead of being all over the place.
I like that. I
I
like
feel
that.
like
I like that. I like
that's the
that.
most important piece.
I like that. I like that. You need to come up with a holistic plan from as far as family and revenue coming into the household, and then look at it like that. Because right now, I think you thinking business, but I think you need to look at it from a household perspective. What's going to be beneficial? It might not be business, bro. And this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Right now, you're not ready. For sure. For sure, you're not ready. But you need to get yourself in the mind frame of doing the work to bring in money. Whatever it is. Amazon Flex, Uber Eats, DoorDash, whatever it is, Bungie, movinghelp.com. Even if you go to Bellhops, right? You can go to Bellhops, right? And I think a super chat. You can go to Bellhops, right? And appreciate that super chat. Appreciate that super chat. Wow, this channel's more needed than you know. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Drew. You can go to Bellhops and you can do move and labor, and they'll just they'll place you with other people. So what Bellhops is if you have a truck, then you can sign up as a person who has a truck that can loan your truck out. But you can also sign up as a helper. And if you sign up as a helper and somebody else signs up as a helper, they'll schedule you two to go and do a job together. So that's another gig, but that'll also teach you how to load and unload, and it'll teach you the logistics of, at least from the loading and the unloading of the moving industry. There's plenty of things you can do, young man. That's even in the field that you want to do, where you can get paid to learn. Go sign up for Bellhops to be a loader and an unloader. You got a car, so you'll be able to travel to the different sites. Moving season is right around the corner. It's about 3-4 weeks away.
Yeah.
Are you mechanically inclined?
Oh, yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
What do you understand what I mean by mechanically inclined?
Like I can do the work.
How good are you with tools? Can you put
Depends.
together? If someone ordered an IKEA bed, would you be able to put that together, or would it be too challenging for you? Could you put a baby crib together? Could you put a
Oh
desk?
yeah, yeah. I used to put beds together when I did the furniture moving.
Okay, but like something that's flat packed, brand new in a box. Would you be able to read
Yeah,
the instructions and effectively put it together? Reading, comprehending what you
yeah,
read,
yeah.
even if it doesn't
Yes,
have
sir.
words, a diagram, being able to look at the diagram and effectively put something together?
Well, without looking at a diagram,
With looking at a
if I haven't
diagram, not
seen it before,
everything comes with, words. Screw this here, put this here.
yeah,
Sometimes it's just a diagram. Is that something that you would be able to do or no? I mean, you could be honest with me, bro. If you can't, just say you can't. I'm just brainstorming right here so I can, you don't know where to go. So I'm just brainstorming to see where you at so I can point you in the right direction. Listen, if you're gonna be ashamed and you don't want to get into it, bro, this is the shit that's gonna hold you back. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to see where you at with it so I can point you in the right direction.
yeah. No, I definitely understand
So
for
are you
sure.
are you good with tools or are you not good with tools?
Yeah, I am.
So
I
can
have
you
my
put a
own little
bookshelf
toolbox I
together?
can
Can you
bring
put
in.
a baby crib together? Would you be able to effectively put a desk together?
I mean, yeah, I have a little baby crib right now. I have to put up.
All right. So do you have a tool set? A decent tool set?
Yes, sir.
You got a drill?
Yes, sir.
What kind of drill?
Milwaukee.
Is it a driver or is it
Milwaukee.
impact?
That's impact.
It's an impact drill. You got a ratchet set.
Yes, sir.
You got a metric and a hex set.
I
Allen
don't
keys.
think I have
Allen
those.
keys.
Yes, yes, yes. Allen keys, yes.
Sign up for Thumbtack. Do furniture assembly.
Okay.
Sign up for TaskRabbit. Sign up for every single app. Sign up for Dolly. That's just a laborer. Sign up for Bellhops as a laborer. Sign up for everything, bro. I'm giving you
Yeah, I was
these
just about
options
to say
because
that.
this is a field that you ultimately want to go in. So like you should have a whole folder on your phone of applications of gig shit so that you can supplement your income outside of what it is that you do for Amazon.
Yeah. Well, man, hopefully I ain't trying to take up too much of your time, man.
Bro, I'm chilling.
But
I'm here.
yeah, I'm
Listen,
just trying to take
listen.
everything in.
If you don't want to talk no more, fine. Shit, I go to the gym. Ain't no big deal to me. I don't really care.
No, it's good. I just don't want to take up the time. But
I'll let
like
you
I
know.
hear you.
I'll
Like
let you know when I'm finished, bro.
that's a bet.
What you talking about?
Okay.
I ain't got shit to do. I do, but like I can do whatever I want when I feel like doing it.
Yeah. See, and that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get to a status like that.
Well, you gonna have to work, big dog.
You know,
I'm
I'm
older,
tired
bro.
of.
I'm 20 some years older
Yeah.
than you, bro. I know I look young, but I'm older, bro. And there's a lot of years. I've been working since I was 18, bro.
Yeah.
I had 2 full-time jobs in school in the college, bro. In my 20s, I tried a bunch of things. I started my business at 30, unbeknownst to me, but I made a lot of sacrifices. I worked really, really hard, and I made more good decisions than bad. I made some bad decisions. Everybody does, but I made more good decisions. Made a lot of sacrifices. But where you want to be at 24, I wasn't there. And if I would have been here where I'm at today at 24, I probably would have fucked it up. I didn't have the wisdom, the discipline to be able to manage the shit that I built. I would have still been running the streets trying to keep up with the Joneses, doing dumb shit. I know it for sure. I 100% know it for sure. My OG always used to tell me, if you get everything early in life, you have nothing to look forward to when you get older.
Oh, I never heard that.
I know. Y'all don't hear a lot of. I always spill a lot of gems from Mama on the channel.
Yeah.
See, because when you have, and I don't know, this is a little different out here now. Like, y'all mamas is young. Y'all mamas, and I don't know your mama, I'm just speaking in general, but a lot of them motherfuckers, mamas is grandmamas is all around the same age around this motherfucker. Y'all all doing the stanky leg at the club together. You dig what I'm saying? But like, I come from a generation where our OGs is older. You see what I'm saying? So like, a lot of that wisdom and them sayings and shit, that shit, as you hearing that shit as a shorty, it's going in one ear and it's going out the other, but you still keeping it in your head. And as you get older, then you start to realize that, damn, all that shit that mama used to say and grandma used to say, that shit really meant something. I see what she said. I see what she meant by that. Yeah, if you get everything too soon, big dog, early, you ain't got shit to look forward to when you get older. And if you get shit too prematurely, you ain't gonna know how to appreciate it. You see what I'm saying? If you acquire, let's say what you want, well, I got an idea where you want to be in your head at an age where you haven't amassed a certain amount of wisdom, you ain't gonna know how to appreciate that shit. You ain't gonna know how to balance it. You ain't gonna know how to manage it. Just talking to you now at 24, it's just a lot of things that you lack. But you're gonna get there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, if you had, let's say, certain resources, let's say capital, you would have been jumped out the window. But we know when you would have jumped out the window, you wouldn't have did what you were supposed to do, and you would have ran through that shit. And I can say that confidently based on the conversation that we having. That's why I led the conversation with risk tolerance. It's certain things that I may look into, but I pull back on. It's certain things that I go heavy on based on research. But if I do make a decision, that's a big straw decision. I make sure that if the things don't go the way I want them to, it's not gonna affect me to the point where I'm gonna be fucked up out here in these streets. Sometimes I want to go all in on some certain things, but I don't. And then they'll go the way I expect them to go. I'm like, damn, I should have. But then again, that risk tolerance said, well, if you did and it wouldn't have went that way, you would be fucked up out here in these streets. So just be thankful for the extras that you got. And when you were shorty and you young, you don't take those calculated risks. You haven't been through enough in life. Before I take, outside of just, calculating my risk and making logical decisions, I always think about the roughest, darkest moments growing up, even just me finding my way. I don't want to go back to that shit, bro. So that also helps me to make more sound decisions. You know what? Instead of doing this we're gonna do a little bit over here, and if it just go in our end, we'll just be we're happy with that. So in order for me to be selfless, right? Because I'm being selfless right now, right? Sitting here talking to you. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
It was a lot of work and sacrifice to get me to this point where I could be this selfless to sit here and have this conversation with you. Because this is my time. 10 years ago, I wouldn't have been this selfish. 10 years ago, I was more selfish because I'm still putting myself in a position where the resources are working for me. I was selfish so that I could be selfless. Now to come back and mentor and talk to y'all young brothers, because my time is expensive, big dog.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money. If we equated this conversation that I'm having with you, you would be well over a G. We've been on this call for an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, we well over a G. If I put a value on my time and the conversation that we have and the information that I've given to you from a life and a wisdom perspective, even down to business and just, analyzing what you got going, analyzing, doing a risk analysis with you, trying to get you to switch your mind frame from thinking from emotions and to thinking logically. Man, it's people that charge a lot of money to do this shit, bro.
Exactly why I'm running around, around my head.
So in order for where you want to be, it takes a lot of time, years, and good decisions and sacrifices and making good decisions, making more good decisions than bad decisions to get to this point. And it might not happen for you at 25. It might not happen for you at 30. It might not be till you get to 40, 45. But eventually you'll get there if you create a plan, you follow the path, you don't get distracted, because the distractions is going to come too.
Oh, for sure.
And when they really start coming, once you start really checking the bag, they're going to come from everywhere, big dog. But you still got to keep the frame, hold the course, and the vision and the path that you set and the plan that you set, you got to stay on it. Even when distractions get thrown at you. A lot of people, you probably know some people, because the conversation goes something like this. They were on the right road and were on the right path. Everything was going. Distractions got thrown at them. And these are the motherfuckers that be like, man, 10, 15 years ago, I wasn't fucked up like I'm fucked up now, man. I had this, I had that. I had that. Man, you know how many niggas that I came up with? No offense, this ain't no shot. Matter of fact, not even niggas that I came up with, niggas that was older than me coming up over east. It was a nigga in the hood, we called him Ghetto Millionaire. Back in the 90s, this nigga had everything, bro. Everything, dude. When the TVs first came out, this nigga had TVs in each visor, each headrest. When the 20s first came out, he had the 20s. Every time I went to the club, that nigga had a big ass section. This nigga had everything, bro. That nigga working at Amazon right now. See, in the 90s, coming into the 2000s, nigga had everything.
Yeah.
That's not the motherfucker you want to be like. And there's nothing wrong with working at Amazon, but what I'm saying is, You want to make good decisions. You want to make right decisions. You don't want to get distracted. You want to stay the course. Certain things will take you off course. And then it's just like this. It was people 5 years ago that came across something that they weren't expecting to come across. Some of them got that and they made poor decisions. A minute amount of people got that and they made good decisions, and they created a plan. They stuck to the plan, and that opportunity that they wasn't expected, it changed the direction of that they were going. It put them in a better space.
Okay.
It was people now that got that opportunity. And those are the people now saying, yo, I wish I would have did better with that money. Life is about choices and decisions. And when you coming across these choices and you having to make these decisions, you have to make more good ones than bad ones. You're going to make some mistakes along the way, but you got to make more good decisions than bad. And that's why you have to make your decisions based on logic instead of feelings and emotions, like what you've been doing. Because when you basing your decisions off feelings and emotions, you're going to make more bad decisions than good.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
if the pandemic would have put me in a bad situation if I hadn't did what I was supposed to do the 10 years prior to the pandemic. So that 10-year run from 2010 to 2020, if I would have made the money and did dumb shit with it when the 2020 came around, I would have been in a bad position. So that's why I always thank God that during those 10 years, I did what I was supposed to do. When God was blessing me, I was making the right decisions. If I would have been in that situation, let's say 10 years prior, I probably wouldn't have. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So that's what I'm saying. When the opportunity was there and the money was coming in, I was reinvesting it back into the business. Then I started reinvesting into things outside of the business. And when 2020 came, it was fine. All my equipment paid for it. This, that, and the third is what it is. Then motherfuckers start pumping this shit, and I take advantage of the opportunity. But if I would have did dumb shit, I would have been the motherfucker that's looking back like, damn, I wish I would have did that in 2010,
Exactly.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Exactly.
You don't know what the situation, the future holds. That's why you said we go hope. Motherfucker, I could have been hoping I won't. You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm taking the whole hood to Cancun. Man, we just ran up a good bag this year. Fuck it. God damn it. Let me go buy more house for me personally to live in than what I actually need. Let me go do more dumb shit. Let me go do more dumb shit. Instead of me leasing one car under the business, fuck it. Let's lease two. The money's there. We'll get it back.
Yeah, I used to be that way.
You know, so, and then an unforeseen situation happened, right? And then you like, damn, I was hopeful, but I wasn't expecting this. That goes back to the saying, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst.
prepare for the worst.
Make good decisions. You want to stand the test of time, bro. So you'll get there, big dog. You may have some gray hairs when you get there, but shit, nigga, eat your vegetables and keep working out. You'll be straight.
Yeah. Keep moving. Yeah.
And cheer up, big dog. You just you supposed to be excited, nigga. Nigga, I just
No, I am for sure.
just gave you your blueprint, bro. What are you talking about? Hello?
Yeah.
What else you got, bro? Because you ain't excited enough for me, bro. You tweaking, so yeah, I think you want to be
No, I was
rich.
just
You want to be rich, bro. I feel I hear it. You
no,
yeah, you
not
do.
not at all.
You do. You want to be
I mean,
rich.
of course, I
There
want to
you
be
go.
rich, but
There you go. I knew
ain't
you,
got
did you?
ain't got to.
I knew you added that. You want to be rich, don't you?
But it's like not for me. Like I want to be rich for my kids. Like I want
Well,
them
you
to
know
have
what?
it,
Then you need to get to
and
work, big dog. You ain't gonna get a chance to
that's
probably to kick it. Yo kicking that shit. That shit over with, big dog. You got to get to
yeah, and
work.
I accept that.
All right, so get to work then. If you want to get the money for them, then get the money and start allocating it to the shit you need to allocate it to, so that they don't have to deal with what you deal with now. Because they probably gonna have less opportunities by the time they get to your age. So you need to prepare for that. I was just having this conversation with somebody else the other day. Like having a kid today, man, you gotta probably be prepared to take care of them for the rest of their life. Because it might be less
Yeah, just
opportunity
about.
by the time they get to your age
Mm-hmm.
due to technology and things like that. I was just brainstorming with one of my homies recently. We was talking about that. So if that's the case, nigga, you want to get to work.
Yeah, for sure.
Because then you gotta build the money up so then you can start using the money to make money for you. But then that's work. That requires a lot of thought, a lot of research. That's why I say go back and get your GED. Now I ain't say go to college, but at least get your GED, accomplish that. Challenge yourself to accomplish that. And then going forward, utilize the technology and educate yourself by reading, starting with entry level, basic level shit, 101 shit. You want to do business? Start reading some introduction to business 101, introduction to economics, intro to macro, intro to micro, business finance, business accounting. There's courses that you can take free. There's books that you can purchase for under $10 now. The more you educate yourself, the sharper you'll be. But
That
you got to
makes
get in
sense.
the habit of wanting to do it so that you desire to do it. I love to get knowledge. I want to be smarter than these niggas. I want to have intellectual conversations, bro. I don't want to talk nigga shit, bro. Nigga shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. We consume
I
it.
agree.
We consume it a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. We give it a little time, but we don't give it the bulk of our time. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, nigga, you want to stay abreast of what's going on out here, bro. So you know where to put the money, man. So you can take advantage of the situation, man. You don't want to follow the trend. You want to sell to the trend, to the people who follow the trend. It's how you make your money, big dog.
Mm. Okay.
All
Hey,
right,
you've been
man.
saying some bars.
You said what?
I say you have been saying some bars. Like,
I mean, bars. That shit just what it is. It's just wisdom, big dog. Wisdom.
Which I let.
It's just wisdom, big dog. Wisdom, dog. Nigga pushing, getting to that half a century, bro.
Yeah.
I don't look it, dog. And I'm still you did what I'm saying, but
Yeah.
it's just a lot of years, bro. A lot of years of wisdom, dog. So that's why I can tell niggas when you watch, man, nah, nigga, you gonna do this, you gonna do that. And motherfucker be getting mad and they gotta come back and tell me I was right. They don't see it. It's just like I remember OG used to say shit and I didn't see the shit, bro. But that's where the wisdom come in. I can say that shit now. OG used to say a lot of shit to me, bro. That shit did not make no sense. Everything that lady told me, bro, was 100% true. And I started to see shit as I got older. I remember OG said, man, niggas ain't your friends. You gonna see. You really got a few friends. Them niggas is associates. You got a handful of friends, and you still have some fingers left if you get to count. They ain't never lied.
Mm-hmm.
All these little sayings that I be saying, man, mama said this. You know, what goes on, just all the little different sayings that I say came from wisdom. So a lot of the shit that I be telling motherfuckers, they come like, y'all, your age, they don't be wanting to hear it. But they gotta come walk back down that dark alley and tell Big Mario, yeah, you was right. So, all right, big dog. I'm done talking now. I told you I'd tell you when I'm done. I don't want to talk no more.
Well, man, what I can say is I appreciate the talk, appreciate the time. As soon as we get off this call, honestly, I'm about to start looking right now. Start looking to put my business plan together. Not even just a plan, honestly.
Man,
Plan of my life.
do this first, bro. Start planning for these apps, and then put your business plan together in between time. Find the opportunity first. And when you in your car waiting for the ping to go off, when these gig apps and shit, whenever you get some downtime, then that's when you put your business plan together. Prioritize, dog. Prioritize. Priority. First, you need to find the opportunity. In between time, put your business plan together. See, you trying to find a reason to stay your ass in the house, nigga. Get the apps to get your ass out the house. Get to work, and in between time, put that shit together.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I don't like your energy, bro. I don't like that. You smoke
No,
weed.
man.
You smoke weed, dog. You smoke
It's just, yeah.
I know. I can hear it,
I
bro.
can
You
admit, I do.
delayed. I don't like
But,
that.
like,
You delayed. I don't like that, bro. That shit too. The conversation moving too slow, bro. I gotta wait for you to respond, bro. Like, I can't, bro. That shit is draining, bro. You gotta
I hear you.
When I hit you with something, I finish my sentence. Your ass supposed to be because you taking time to process it. You moving too slow, big dog. You gonna fuck around and miss all the money. This is why I told you, bro. You fuck around against a nigga like me, nigga. I'm gonna come take everything you got, nigga. You won't be able to compete. You talk right, well, that nigga, you wouldn't have no choice.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have no choice. Why you sitting there processing the shit, nigga? I'm already got the money, got the food, everything, nigga. Your plate empty. I'm gone already. You still processing the shit. Trying to figure out how to respond. Cause you high.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
right,
high
man.
right now.
No,
Yeah,
not at all.
shit, nigga. What you smoking, the Za?
I told you I had just woke up from a nap.
You on the Za? You smoking the Za? What they got, the Za pack down there?
Just about, yeah.
That Za? Tray 5?
Yep.
You get the tray.
Yeah, but it ain't nothing I'm proud of, though. Like, for real, like, even the reason why I started smoking, like, I don't know if I should bring it up, but it's just because, you know, I lost my mom, and right after the COVID year, and that's really why I am how I am right now, because like, I gave up. Like, I lost a lot of motivation, and that's why I dropped out of school and stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'm just done. But now, since I got a family, you know, I'm trying to get myself back together. It's been hard. As you can see on this phone call,
Listen,
just trying to put my pieces together.
condolences for your OG. You know, so I don't know what it's like to lose. You know, that day, telling you like that man. If anybody watch me, they know how I feel about my OG. So I don't, you know,
Yeah.
condolences for that. I can't even imagine. But I'm gonna tell you this. Trying to figure out how to frame it.
I can't use that as an excuse.
No, I'm not going to even mention it. I'm not talking about that. I would never touch that, bro. Never.
Yeah.
But as far as everything else is concerned, like the decision making, you got kids, bro.
Yeah, I do.
So you having kids. You having some fun nights. So if you're gonna make those decisions and bring that responsibility, you know, then you have to do what you need to do to ensure that you can take care of your responsibilities adequately. So you can't give up, big dog. You got kids. Listen to what you're saying. You can't give up. You got kids. Because if you give up, then what?
Like I was saying, game over.
All right, but here's the thing. Fuck you. You got two little bitty kids that depend on you. Well, you can't this verbiage shouldn't even be in your vocabulary. These words shouldn't even be like you should like that thought shouldn't even be a thought. You have to keep going, bro. You have to. You have no choice. You got to keep going, bro. Chin up. Listen to me, bro. Chin up.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Stop smoking that weed shit too, bro. Stop smoking that shit. Yeah, stop smoking that shit, dog. That shit has got you. It's slowing you down and it's keeping you in that sunken place. Stop smoking that shit, bro. I mean, I know it's probably smokers watching. They're like, man, fuck what that nigga talking about, man. Check it out. That smoking, that's a coping mechanism, bro, and that's what's slowing you down. That's why you don't want to get up and go do nothing, nigga. That shit has got you dragging, nigga. You don't need nothing slowing you down, bro.
Okay.
See how long it took you to say okay?
No, I was just thinking, like, dang, because, like, I'm thinking about the situations I'm going through. Like, it's like, dang, that could be. I mean, that's exactly why, I'm not doing what I'm not doing.
Yeah, you too busy getting smoking the Zaza. You smoking the Zaza, so you spending time hitting the Zaza, and then after you hit the side, you get hungry and then you get sleepy. Do you smoke the Zaza right after you get off work?
Oh,
on the way home? You one of them type as soon as you get off work, you gotta hit that shit, don't you?
Well, I make sure I take a shower and, I dress my kids and my wife and, get my house in order, and then I take my time and go smoke, chill, start thinking. And that's when the business plan be coming into me like, dang, I can really start my own business. And,
Hey, bro, listen. You the Za slowing you down, big dog. I mean, if you want to continue to smoke the Za, smoke it, bro. But I'm trying to figure out why you not. See how the conversation, as soon as you finish talking, I'm right back with you. Like, you gotta process shit, bro. Like, and what you processing, like, this ain't a conversation where, like, okay, we ain't talking about, goddamn it, complex equations and forecasting shit. Like we talking about real life situation that's going on. So you should be able to expound on this, expeditiously.
Yeah.
Do what you want, big dog. I ain't never smoked weed, so I don't know, bro. I heard some people say that shit good. I know people that's smoked and stop. I've always had to be on my square, so I ain't never smoked it, bro. Yeah, I've always had to be on my square. Yeah, that shit throw you off your square. I seen what it did to people, like, during those peer pressure years coming up as a shorty. I seen how it had motherfuckers, and I just said, nah, nigga, I gotta be on my square, bro. So I never indulged in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never smoked weed a day in my life. Never indulged in it, big dog. So, I know some people that do it. I know people that have done it and quit. But everybody I know that's done it and quit, and they always say the same thing, they feel better. That shit was slowing them down.
Yeah, I definitely.
Each his own, bro. I know some smokers in the audience. I knew they was gonna start disagreeing. You dig what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I don't know, bro. Where you get the money from? How the ZA? You get the ZA? You got money for the ZA?
Yeah, but I don't like. I'm not a pothead. Like I don't smoke every day of every week.
But
like
you smoke though. You
I
got
just
money
recently
for it
started
though, big
smoking.
dog. You got money for that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we throwing deals.
You
We throwing deals.
though. You got money for it.
Yeah. Yeah. But not for long. Like
You got money for
like I told myself last year, I came up with a plan. Like I had my daughter last year. Shout out to that because she came on Father's Day, so I thank God every day for her. But
Is you black? You black, right?
Yeah.
You grew up around some white folks or something?
No, man, I'm blacker than the Ace of Spades, man.
You said you grew up in Austin, Texas?
Yeah. Born and raised. I have some white friends, but
you just kind of I don't hear that Texas twang in you. It's a little bit more like it's different when you talk articulate, but then you could still tell, oh, he got it in him. You just switching it for the conversation, but you could still hear that shit in him. Like I don't really hear that Texas in you. I don't hear that. I hear a little like black based on your name, and I could tell you black, but then I hear a little Hispanic in there, and then I hear like a little white. So I'm like, well, he said his name John Tavius. What's your name again? I'm sorry. What's your name?
no. Name's Giovanni.
Giovanni?
Yes, sir. Giovanni Jones.
Giovanni Jones. Okay, so yeah, so you black. But I don't hear that still tipping on fofos, wrapped in fofos. I don't hear that.
I used to be that way, but I'm telling you, after having my daughter, man, like it actually, like I don't know, like
I don't hear that.
when I
I don't
seen
hear
her,
that go yeah yo.
like
I don't hear that. I don't hear that I'm from the South, pimp. I don't hear that pimp C. I don't hear that Texas twang.
I don't know, it just ain't me. I don't know.
You got some swangers? You put some swangers on your car?
Nah, I don't even want swingers.
Okay. All right. I'm just checking, dog. I'm just checking.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I know about that shit. I'm tapped in.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, I'm tapped in. But yeah, big dog. Yeah. All right. All right. Okay.
All right, man.
Man, put that shit together, man, and come back and holler at me, man.
I know for sure. I'm gonna definitely stay connected. Um, I think you opened my eyes up a whole lot more. I feel like I already knew this. I guess needed somebody to tell me.
Okay. Well, now you know.
Yes, sir. Now I
Don't,
know.
and
I
don't and,
appreciate it, man.
yeah, it's all good. But next time you know some shit, you know better. Just do that shit. You don't need nobody to validate some shit that you already know, big dog. Just do it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, call me back in a month.
All right, that's a bet.
Call me back in a month and let me know where you at with it. What's
Already, man. Sounds
4th?
good.
Call me back April 4th. Whatever that week is, call me back that week of April 4th.
Already.
You call me if you don't call me that week and you call me back later and you need to. I ain't going. So call me back in a month, big dog.
Already. I'll be there.
Already, big dog. Already.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
Yes,
Have a good
sir.
one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.